Good morning, it's Catherine Gordon. Hello, Sugar Freedom friends. So yesterday I made a momentous decision. Anyway, it was a big decision. I decided to try a vegetarian sugar strike. I do eat meat, and I try to eat meat responsibly. But it occurred to me that I'd been doing the same thing for a long time and getting some of the same results. And many of my friends who are interested in reducing sugar and grains in their diet are vegetarian, and some are vegan. And I thought, I really think I can do this. I want to put a shout out to some of my clients and friends and readers, like Sarah, who have done this vegetarian style. And who else have I worked with? Yes, Julie lost a lot of fat on Sugar Freedom going vegetarian style. So I've got a number of friends. My friend Carrie did this vegetarian, so I thought, why don't I try it too? So yesterday, I did it for the first time, and my protein sources, I am eating eggs. The only dairy that I am going to eat on this program is going to be my organic heavy cream. Everybody has some deal breakers. So right now, my deal breaker is my organic heavy cream in my coffee. The other thing about heavy cream is that it is very low in carbohydrate. It's very low in carbohydrate grams, so it's one way I can do a vegetarian sugar strike and still stay within my allotment of the amount of carbohydrates that I can tolerate. I can go around, if I'm eating a lot of green above the ground vegetables, I can go to about 40 grams of carbohydrate without triggering my appetite and getting into my overeating mode. So that's about where I'm going to be. If I'm eating ketogenic, which I also do to manage my appetite, I'll go, strong keto for 3 days in a row. Usually when I'm going ketogenic, that's 20 grams of carbohydrate total. Done a couple of things recently. I ran into trouble with clenching my teeth. I got under some stress and I couldn't understand. I started having these headaches and my teeth started to hurt. And I went to my dentist and it turns out that I've been clenching my teeth. So I've been wearing a mouth guard and I gave up my chewing gum. I was getting to the point where I was chewing way too much sugar-free gum, and I could see that it was a crutch and that it was a habit, so I left that crutch and that habit behind. And after a day off of the gum, and I was getting about a gram of carbohydrate every time I would have a piece of gum, just some things really started to shift, and I started to think about the way I was eating, and maybe it was time to take the next step and take it to the next level. So this is a 3-day vegetarian sugar strike. So right now I've prepared, let me bring it. It's really quite pretty. I wonder if you can see this. So I've got zucchini, squash, I've got tomatoes from the garden, I've got mushrooms, a little bit of shallot, not too much onion. We keep the onion to about 2 tablespoons a day. The onion, of course, grows below the ground, but we'll talk about that more later. And then I have a dash of turmeric, some ginger, some sea salt iodized. You do have to get your iodine, and some black pepper. Cannot wait to eat this. And then I'm going to, let me get it out of the cupboard here. Where are they? Oh, no, that's not my cupboard. Here we are. I've got some lovely raw walnuts here, right off the tree. Got these locally, and these, of course, come from, I'm sure these come from Modesto, so just a few miles away. What other protein sources am I going to use? Of course, I'm going to have eggs. Oh, dairy. I am going to have 2 ounces of cheese a day. Yesterday, I got to 48 grams of protein, which is, certainly considered adequate under the RDA. Note, I am a certified fitness nutrition specialist. I'm not a medical doctor or a registered dietitian, so if you're going to change your diet, check with your doctor or your RD. Another really good reason to do that is the more people who are, if we're coming off of sugar and grains and we're doing really well, and we're eating a little bit more fat and we're doing really well, like, we're getting leaner and our waistlines are getting smaller and we're getting healthier and more energetic, we want our doctors to know that. So that's just to let everybody know, my Sugar Freedom fans, that I am going vegetarian for the next 3 days, and I can't wait to see how that affects how I feel and my appetite. And if I'm feeling fantastic and it's going great, I might go ahead and extend it. And of course, I'm going to be writing down what I eat, taking pictures of what I eat, and then I'll be sharing that with you and adding it to the Sugar Freedom program. Now, I am daring myself, I'm challenging myself. Sugar Freedom came out a couple of years ago and it's done really, really well, but I have learned so much. For example, drinking broth or pickle juice if you start to feel weak or funny. I've learned really the incredible importance of staying hydrated. I've learned how to use intermittent fasting. There's so many things that are ready to go into the new Sugar Freedom program. So I am making a pledge that I'm going to get my Sugar Freedom program up on ClickBank by September the 5th. What is special about September the 5th? September the 5th is the day that I introduce training for dancers at CASA, Dance at the Dome. So exciting. I love to dance. I've always loved to dance, and that's what my fitness practice is all about, is keeping me able to dance. And I would like to get back up on point, which is up on the point shoes. So I do want to lean out a little bit more. I do want to lose about 10 pounds. Some of it is for vanity. I want to look good on camera, but a lot of it is that I want to dance, and as I stay lean and strong, that allows me to work and be flexible as a dancer and stay healthy and strong. Now, that's not going to get me really skinny. It's just going to get me a little bit leaner, stronger, and lighter so I can get up on point. So I will be letting you know about the Vegetarian Sugar Freedom Challenge, the Vegetarian Sugar Strike, just finding ways to be happy and healthy and do our part. And I do eat meat, but for the next 3 days, we're going meat-free, vegetarian sugar strike, a new challenge for me. I'll see you here in the Sugar Freedom Kitchen. Please like this page. You can also go to Catherine Gordon CPT. That is more populated, and my original was facebook.com/Gordon Studio with the G and the S capitalized. The studio did close, so I'm starting to build another page, and Sugar Freedom is one of them. Thank you for watching. Share with your friends, and go to catherinetraining.com and get on my list, or go to sugarfreedom.com and get the Sugar Freedom program. Oh my goodness, this thing works. 2 of my friends, one of them, Ron, has lost 15 pounds in like 3 weeks. My friend Jeff has lost 9 pounds in a few more weeks. He may have lost even more, but his blood sugar has normalized, and his doctor is quote unquote ecstatic. Get Sugar Freedom, it really works. I'll see you guys soon. It's time for me to eat this delicious vegetarian breakfast. Oh, I'm gonna have a couple eggs too. I'll see you soon.